Hello everyone, so I'm here to help you on how to edit your template from the very beginning to the end. So at the same time, I will speak English because I've read some comments that they wanted me to speak in English so they can understand, but I might I might say some words in Tagalog or Bisaya, so just bear with me guys. Okay, so let's start. Let's say you get the website link, you paste it on Google or Google Chrome, and you paste it on your URL. That's it. That's it. And then when you pasted it, you will be directed to this website. And this is where you get your templates. So you just need to scroll down and then that's it. You have option style A, C, B, A like that. And then once you get the style C or A, after you purchase, then you're able to see this access link, which you'll be directed to the Canva. And then from there, you will start editing. Okay, let's start. All you need to do is read the instruction first and then you click the button. Just click me. So we're now directed in Canva. So what we're going to do is we need to read the instruction. This is included in the package. So it says that we don't need to edit here first. It's asking us to make a copy before we edit our templates. Yes, this is the instruction how to make a copy. So it is asking us to click the 3 lines button on the top left. Since we're not seeing any top left, that could mean we don't have we don't have a account yet. So what are we going to do is we need to sign in or log in our accounts or sign up if you don't have an account. But if you have an account and already signed in to your Canva, then you don't need to sign up again another account. As long as you see those 3 lines on top of your left, then you're able to make a copy. But in our case, and for those who don't know, is not familiar with Canva and don't have an account, then you start with sign up button. And then after that, we make a copy after we go to homepage. And then next is we rename the copy of our templates. And then the original one is we just need to hide it so we don't get confused. So what happened? Some of you are is not actually following instructions. They maybe ignore the instructions, or maybe they, did not read the instructions because it's actually included in the package. But some of you still edit on the original. This is the original. We're not going to edit from here. In Tagalog, pag ma-click nyo na yung button, di ba, madirect na kayo dito sa Canva. So, syempre, ang unang gagawin nyo is mag-login, mag-sign up. If may account na kayo, edi mag-login. Tapos, kung walang account, mag-sign up. Tapos, pagkatapos niyan, hindi muna kayo mag-edit. Gagawin nyo is make a copy. So, unahin nyo muna mag-make a copy and then mag-edit. So, yung instruction, andito yun kung paano kayo mag-copy. So, kung wari, naka-login na kayo, edi click nyo yung 3 buttons dito 3 lines dito sa top left. Pero pag walang 3 lines, meaning, kailangan mo mag-sign up, mag-login ng account mo. So, and then, after that, you make a copy na. And then, sa copy mo, you rename it to your name or kahit ano. And then, yung sa original, i-hide mo na yun. So, okay, let's continue. Like I said, this is our original template. So, we're not going to edit from the original. We're going to sign up. See the button on top right? Click that one and then sign in your account. Okay, I'm already signed in. So, ito na yun. How do I know I'm signed in? I'm automatically in my account. If you're already inside your account, that means you're able to see these 3 lines. Earlier, you were not able to see it because you were not signed up or logged into your account. But so the next thing to do is we just need to click that one. It was written here in the instructions. So we're following the instructions here. So we click the 3 lines, the open menu, and then we go to our home page. So you click that one. So guys, follow the instructions, okay, step by step before you start editing. And then we are here in our homepage. What we're going to do is, so this is our original, right? The one that we purchased. So what we're going to do next is we click the 3 buttons and then we click the make a copy. Grabe ha, pag hindi pa talaga make a copy, grabe na yan. So ito na. So this is the copy. So you can actually see it here. See, it says copy of the original. Copy of make a copy. Same thing, original. This is the original. So what are you going to do next is the original, you're supposed to hide it. There. So the original is being hide na. It's gone. Not literally gone, but it's hidden, So this is the copy, from the word copy, this is where you start editing. your template. So what we're going to do, I'll just rename the copy of your templates. Suzette edit. Let's just say it like that, so you're not going to get confused. And then you open it, and then this is what you're going to see. I know it looks the same, but one thing for sure that your copy is yours is that you can see your name here. Because the reason why you need to make a copy, there are possibilities that your templates will be stolen. A lot of people will see your work, your edits, and possible also that it will be deleted. So that's the risk. So you need to make a copy first talaga. So ito na nga. So sa copy mo kasi, in your copy, no one else can access to that. No one else can see your work, your edit, or anything because that's already your copy. That's the advantage. But if you're editing to the original one, then you have to face the risk. And like I said, it will be possible it will be deleted. Kasi it's not just you who got you purchased that style C template. There are other, buyers also purchase the same style C. So, you get what I'm talking. Okay, let's move on. Let's start editing. So since we're done with this, we just need to delete that. And then this, we already made a copy, so we delete this page. So this is your guide, so just read it. So after you're done editing, you'll able to save your work. And for your guide, it says the elements used is free. So all of these elements, these are all free. So, but if you wanted to add more design, more elements, you can actually go here on the side, the icons on the left side, this one. You just need to click that elements, and then you go to the search bar, and then you type in here, let's say you're looking for the flowers. You wanted to add flowers on your design, then you go to the graphics, and then on the graphics, you can actually see a lot of different design, right? So some of them has a crown. So crowns means you need to pay. So if you're willing to pay for that, then you have to pay for monthly or yearly. That depends on you. But if you don't want to pay anything, kung ayaw mo magbayad, then just go for elements that don't have a crown. So this is don't have a crown, no crown. So that is free. If you pick elements with crown, then you're not able to save your file because you need to pay first. So if you only wanted to use the basic, which elements that don't have a crown, then it's easier to download the file. So let's go back here. So you can make changes of font, style, text, size, and color. I will show it to you later. And then, okay, let's do this. So we'll delete this page because we don't need that anymore. So in style C, we have four free front covers, right? I'm gonna show you here. So this is the first, the second, and the third, and the fourth. So all of these 4 pages, these are your free front covers. You can just choose one, at least one, and then the rest you can just delete it. So let's start with, let's say you pick this one as your front cover. The number, this 3. So let's go back. This is actually same when you're using your phone and your laptop. So for your phone, you can actually see the icons on this left side. You can actually see the icon on below your phone, sa baba. Meron yang sa baba, makikita mo yan. Same lang yan sila. Pero dito sa laptop, of course, it will be shown here on the side, left side of your screen. So let's start. So if you don't want this kind of design, then just delete that page. This too, you don't like it, delete it. And then you just leave this for later because you're going to make this as your front cover. And then this one, if you don't like this, you just delete it. So let's go back to the front page. Sorry, for your front cover. So let's try to delete the flag. So I'm going to make tutorial on how to do that. So let's start with this. So we have a frame here, right? So this border frame, we're going to put a photo of you and your partner. So let's start. So first thing to do is we go to Google and then we type in there remove background. And then this one, the remove BG, you just need to click that. And then upload the image that you want to remove the background. For example, this photo. So you just need to wait like a few seconds, and then there's the magic. It automatically removes the background. And then we download it and just wait for a few seconds. And then that's it. And then download it again. Then let's go back to your template. So we're here. So how are we going to get the photo? All you need to do is just go to your left side icon and you see the upload photos. Just need to click that and then upload files. And then there it is. You see it's loading. So that's it. So what you're going to do next, you just need to click the photo or drag it here on the templates. So let's see. So it's just right there. And then what we're going to do next is we need to make it nicer. We are going to add some borders of this photo. So just click the photo and then click the edit. And then you scroll down, click the shadow, and then click the outline. And then scroll down and you pick the color you wanted. So you have so many options of colors. And then for the sizes, you can do it how big or thin the outline is. So just let's say like that. And then next to do is you can actually see these endpoints, the pointers. I'm not sure what you call it, but this is actually used for resizing your photo. So I'm going to test it. I'm going to click the pointer and then just drag and up and down. See, this is to size up or size down your photo. So there's another one like that. And then you're seeing this arrow. This is for rotation. For rotating your photo like that, left or right, just like that. And then so we're gonna put it inside the frame. So that's it. Next is same thing. The other photo. Click the photo and then edit. And then same thing. Go to shadows and then outline. Then scroll down to colors. Pick your color and then the sizes like that. Adjust it. And then the pointers, points. Just click that one and drag that. And then drag the photo down to the frame, inside the frame, and then we click this arrow for rotating the photo. That's it. And then next thing to do is we're gonna add the flag. So how are we going to add the flag is we go to the elements under your left sidebar, but if you're using your phone you can find it at the bottom. So click the elements and then you type in there USA flag. And then you go to the graphics, and like I said, we're not going to pick the crown because that is, you need to pay for it. And then, actually there's a lot of options to choose for no crown that is actually nice. So just, this is nice too, this, but I'm just going to pick this one. So that's it. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to resize the flag like that. And then put a border, an outline, same thing, go to edit, scroll down, shadow, outline, color, white, and then the size, that. And then the pointers for adjustment, like that. And then arrow for rotating the photo, the elements. So let's say this is what happened. So it's like the flag is covering your partner's face. So what we're going to do is we click the photo of that person. Okay, next we see the options, the 3 buttons. We click that and then click the layer and then bring it to the front and you'll see the magic. See, amazing. It's like that. So that's it. So in your template you'll be seeing empty frames. So what is empty frames for? This is like automatic paste. So what you're just gonna do is just drag the photo to the inside of this frame and then it will automatically paste. So there's more here. So let's see. Let's start with a frame. Let's go to your upload. So make sure you upload your photos, all your files here. Upload your files here, and then we'll pick any photo of 2 of you. Let's just say let's do this. Not actually. This one. Let's say, and then you just drag your photo inside the box. And there you have it. See? So that's how it works. So this is very convenient because the template is already ready-made. So all you just need to do is drag the photo and paste it. So we have here the empty frame again. All you need to do again is just drag the photo and paste it, drag there. See? Layer. That's it. And then you have here the text. You can just type in a love story or about your story, you know, anything actually, or a message, a love letter to your partner. So that's up to you. Next page will be your timeline. So what we're doing is we're following the step by step. I mean, like next page to next page, first page, second page, third page, until the end. So we start off with the timeline. So here, you can actually change this from first chat or first video call or first meet or first, you know, anything actually. First anniversary, first Christmas, anything. So you just type in there and the year. But if you're like been together for so long, then what you're going to do is you can just add more pages. How we're going to do that is we're going to duplicate this timeline. So you see this icon on top of your template, just click the duplicate page and then you're able to see 2 pages of timeline. So click, and then you scroll down. Oh, here, see? You have duplicate timeline now. So let's say you start off with 2015, 16, 17, 18, until the present, up to present 2025. So the end year will be the 2025. Next page will be how it started. So this is like basically a storytelling of your scrapbook. So how it started, so the beginning of your love story. So the year, you put here the year, 2022. And then from in here, you can just drag the photo, go to your uploads, your screenshot of your conversation or a screenshot of your video calls. So just that, drag and paste, and then drag and paste. So that's it. Amazing. Sure. So here, you can actually edit this. So let's say the title, happy anniversary. Oh, shoot. So all you need to do is just double click that and then you type in there anything. This is example, happy anniversary. That's it. And then you can actually change the colors however you want it. So just double click and then go to the icon, the text color, and then you have options of green, pink, yellow, like that. So let's say you wanted yellow. So let's do that. And then for the pointers, this is for resize, like I said, right? So just drag it and then that's it. And then so you can actually add more design in this. So let's go to the FX outline. So yeah, that's it. And then you can change the color. Let's say you're gonna change the blue, or maybe what should we get? Okay, like that. So let's do that. And then so in this case, so what happened again is the letters will be behind from the photo. So the same thing what you're gonna do is just click it and then you click the 3 buttons and then layer it to the front. Bring it to front. See? And then you type in here Baba and Sasha. So you can see it here. This is very awkward. The sizes were too big. So how are you going to do that is just click the pointers, the endpoints, so you can adjust the size. And you can actually go here, so font size. Just click that and then just click the text size. Let's say 32 or maybe 48. Yeah, and then drag it like that. So we're done. So let's move on. Let's go back here. So we're done with the screenshots. And then the first meeting. So here, so of course, we start off with the 2022. So it's up to you what year did you start. Let's say 2019, then you put 2019 here. So this is an example only, 2022. And then first meeting, and then the date, you type in here. Let's say, for example, like that. And then where did you first met? Let's say Cebu. And then to make it size bigger, just drag the pointers or go to the font size That's it. And then you can drag this. And then your description here, just anything actually. It could be about the message to your partner, your expression, your first expression, or it's about the photo, you know. So let's say we had fun when we went to Oslo in Cebu. So that's it. And then you add your photos here. But I don't have an Oslo photo, so I'm just gonna example, just drag the photo, and then what else photo? Like that. See, it's very simple, easy peasy. And then this is a big frame, so what we're going to do next is same 2022. You just add more photos. So this is about our first meeting. So the next page will be another photos of you being together on your first meeting. So let's say, for example, this one, that one. See, and then you can add more photo here, there, just like that. And then see here, Cebu City, like that. Resize to bigger size. Drag the text and then right there. So just like that. And the next page is more photos of you together on your first meeting. And then next is more photos again of your next meeting. But this is first meeting with whom? Your parents, your brother, your cousin, your family side, or whatever. So name of the CD, let's say you met in Davao. So this is awkward. So like I said, we can just resize it to 72. So like that. And then the date here, August 22. So and this is example. And then the photo, like that. More photos. So about here, so since the frame is in rectangle style, so you should pick a photo of yours, a photo of you together in a rectangle size. So because so the photo would fit in a rectangle. But if the frame is in portrait, then pick a portrait style. So it looks nicer. So let's say this is a rectangle style. So you just drag it here. There, see? So let's say you don't like how it looks like because it feels like your head is cut off. So what you're going to do is double click the photo and then just drag it up or down, up or down. So that depends on you. So that's it. And then next, we're going to get more landscape photo. For example, this one. There. And then for the background, we're just gonna need any background. Let's say we want this as your background. Just drag and paste. That's it. But you also have another option. If you don't want this kind of background, you can find here elements. Go to your elements, and then type in here background. And then go to your scroll this. Where is it? Photos. Instead of graphics, go to photos. And then you can find here the free backgrounds. Please make sure not to get the crown photos because we're not paying for any crowns. Unless you wanted, like I said again, you need to pay for the crown. But if you don't want to pay, then just stick to free elements. So this is free because they don't have a crown. So let's say you pick this one, green, and then you put it as your background. See, that's how it works again. So very easy. But if you want to pick like your color, let's say you pick background pink, you can also do this. So you pick, let's say you like this one, and then you drag it to your background. See? And then next, so this is another big frame. So you're going to put here the same year because we're still in the episode 2022. And here, more photos of us. And then let's say you went to Baguio, and then the date, let's say September 9, 2022. And then you add your photos here of your Baguio photo. But I don't have photos, so I'm just gonna do this as an example, like that. See? Then the next photo, just keep adding photos here, there, photos. And then the year 2022. title here, more photos. That's it. And then if you want to pick another background, just go again to elements and then pick your background. Let's say you wanted green or flower, and then go to photos and just pick the free background. So since this frame is in portrait size, so maybe we'll just add here portrait. So it will give you a lot of choices of portrait style. So let's say I pick this. And then that's it. See? And then the next one is more photos of us in the Philippines. So just keep adding your photos there. See? And then next, so that was 2022. Now we're moving on to the next year, 2023. But, pero kung sa inyo, since kung wala nag-start kayo in Tagalog, if nag-start kayo ng 2017, then 2017, the next is 2018. But sa akin, for example lang ito, kasi nag-start kami 2022, so next ng episode is 2023 na. So, the next templates will be about 2023 photos na. So, ayun. So, let's say this is my 2023 photo. And then, this is the second meeting of your partner. So, let's say, let's make this as an example. And then, the year 2023. And then, let's say, Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur. And then the date, let's say September 2023. Just drag, adjust, and then I was very happy to see him again. You know, just any description you can think. And then there is another frame here. Just add photos of your 2023 photos. Then that's it. And then more photos in 2023, add more. And then the same thing, add more photos. So like that. And then next is two plain photos. I mean frame. So just get this and this. So that's it. And then next here is another photo of you together. For example, that one. And then that one. And then you write your description here. Okay. And then here, let's say we put that here. And then you have a text here. My friend's dog is so cute. You know, stuff like that. Then here, photos again. Oh, sorry. Like that, see? And then this is your third meeting. So that would be third meeting of what? Of your parents, of your brother, of your friends, or what is it? So you can edit that one, or maybe first meeting with the friends, or first meeting with your cousins, so like that. Or first travel, second travel together, or third travel together, like that. Then the same thing, put your year here, and then photos. And then this is more photos of you together, like that. Let's say you went to Hong Kong, and then what year? 2023. And then photos of us in Hong Kong. So just drag the pointers, so it will fit everything. And then the date here. For example, October. Okay, that's it. And then next, move on. So more photos of your 2023 trip together. So this trip to Hong Kong. So the following template would be more photos of your trip. And then next, if you did another trip, it's not necessarily have to be photos of you traveling outside the country. It could be just within the Philippines. That's fine. So more photos again of your trip. And then another photos of your trip. Or if not trip, more photos of you just having each other, you know, or bonding with the parents, with the family, road trip like that, or selfies. Then next, more photos like that. Let's say Costa Rica, travel with my love. And then that was March 4th. So this is still about 2023. Okay, so the template's still about 2023, so more photos. So let's say, like I said again, so Costa Rica, so the next page will be about Costa Rica photos. So you can add more in there. And then if you went to another, you went on a trip again, and then so just add more here, and then the following, more photos, again. And then that's it. Selfies, food, gifts. Let's say your partner gave you a gift, then you can add photos here, and then you can type in here how happy you are about the gifts, like that. And then that's it. More places. And then this is to the future with you. So we're done with 2022, 2023. Then we're moving on to 2024. So if you're still together on your third year relationship, then you can add more. So let's say you met again in 2024. Then you add more photos again here. And then next, what place did you met again? So just put the photo in there. Let's say I'm in Hong Kong. We met again. March 2024, like that. Let's take a sample. And then first meeting of what? First meeting of your sister, like that. The dog or whatever. Just put anything in there. See, just like that. And then next, more photos again. Let's say you went to Baguio or Cebu. Then the next template is more on Baguio and Cebu. More photos, like that. Because it's very nice to see more photos. It's like memories. So if you put a lot of photos, then you'll be like remember the moments you've been together. You went there. What did you eat? It's memories. And then next is a very special event of your life. Let's say he proposed to you, but I don't have a photo of us like he was proposing to me, but I just only have a photo of my hand. So that's still up to you of what photo you wanted to put in here. Maybe he was proposing to you on his like in a mountain or whatever, then you can put it here. But I don't have that, so I'll just put it like this. And then don't forget the date. When did he propose to you, like that. And then more photos of your third meeting. And then video calls. So let's add video calls there. So you can add your text, how it was hard for both of you, just doing video calls every day, how many times you video calls, how many like all day long, just make a storytelling in there. And then next is the present, how it's going. It's the present. So 2025. So don't forget that how it's going is the present. So let's say you have your present photo, the recent one. Let's say this is a present photo. That's it. So this is your new chapter of your life. You got married. Some more photos of you and him, marriage. That. I don't know. So just drag, double click, drag like that. Then you tap in there, and then that's it. And then you have two free back covers. You can just pick one if you like this one, A or B. So let's say you pick one, you don't like this, then delete it. Then there you have it. You have your back cover. So if you have more photos on 2025, what you're going to do is you can actually add more templates. Just click this, and then let's say you wanted to add photos. What you're going to do is, let's say you wanted this to add more on your 2025 photos because you have lots of photos in 2025. Then what you're going to do is click the button and then duplicate the page. And then what you're going to do next is drag this template to all the way to the 2025 right there. And then let's say you want to add more this kind of design or this kind of design. Just do the same thing, click the duplicate page and drag it all the way again to the 2025 episode. Oh, it's like a movie episode. Just kidding. Yeah, but that's it. And then what else do we need to know? So yeah, just keep adding, duplicating the templates so it's easier for you. And then for your so after you editing your template, let's say you're done editing, so all you need to do is save the file. So how you're going to save the file is you go to this share button on the top right of your screen, click that one, and then you click the download, and then we change this to PDF standard or PDF print. Either of the two, it's gonna work. So you can just pick one, PDF standard or PDF print, and then once you're done, you download it, and then it will be saved in your file. And then after you save your file, you go to the printing shop, printing cafe, and then you ask them to print your templates in 8 by 11 size. This is 8 by 11 size. It's similar to US letter size, which is in the Philippines, that is short bond paper. Oh no, I think it's different. But there is actually a 8 by 11. You can actually check that. And then this is a photo paper, which should be 120 to 160 GSM. So 120 to 160 GSM. GSM means how thick, how thin your paper would you would want. So the best paper GSM is 120 to 120 up to 160 GSM. So you can actually find it in a bookstore or just go to the printing shop. So it's easier. It's no more hassle. And then after that, you print out this template. You can go to the another a printing shop, where they accommodate a what do you call this? Thesis books. Those people who makes tarpaulin, thesis books, hardbound book bind. So usually they are nearby the school because mostly students it's part of their school to do the hardbound book bind like thesis. Yeah, so yeah, for sure they know about hardbound book bind. Or you can just actually explain it to them. The front cover should be hard, like a yearbook style. And I have no doubts, but for sure they know about hardbound book bind. They know it for sure. Okay, so yun. So that's it. So what else did I miss? Okay. And then again, guys, you can actually print this out in a photo paper and then just lagay na lang sa sliding folder, ganon, or sa any kind of folder, no. Kasi hindi naman required na, it's not required to make it as a book. It's not required to make it as a photo book style, okay? So you can just actually print it out as in bond paper or photo paper in a sliding folder. Okay lang yan siya. Hindi mapili. See, hindi sila mapili. All you need to do is, as long as you provide any proof of relationship, okay na yan sa kanila. Pero kasi sa akin nga, I keep saying this is, my intention actually is, my purpose is for the gift. So, at the same time, I bring it as my proof of relationship, which is, they did not ask for this one when I was being interviewed in Manila, but during my CFO seminar, which is actually mostly applicants, they look for your proof of relationship. So they look at my Photobook, they check my photos, and they have some questions and like that, and then that's it. Yeah. So if I missed anything, if you have any questions regarding my Photobook templates on about the edits or anything, just leave a comment. Thank you.